All right, welcome to episode 44 of Adventures in Inbetweening. Today I'm looking at some animation I did for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 2012, episode 108, Never Say Xever. I'm looking at 8 shots here. First we'll start with some Purple Dragon action, then some turtles talking in their lair, and then some Leo and Raph action.
Fists!
What about feet?
They understand feet.
That would make them bilingual.
All right, so one of the things I liked about this show was the combination of acting and action. So we can start here with the Purple Dragon, and you can see the asymmetry. There was some in the boards, but I just took it further. Same with this snarl here. It's like, let's push that up before he's going to run off screen here. Similar to the board pose, the boards are very strong on this, giving us this sense of coming towards us in 3 dimensions, going off screen, screen right. Now, Mikey here, as he's getting ready to hit the Purple Dragon, is setting it all up, leading with the elbow, and then boom, in one frame. Want to have that contrast with the slow action and the fast action. Now, the Purple Dragon's hand's going to overlap as he's going across the screen. Here comes Donnie's knee up. Boom, that's going to change the line of action, reverse it on the Purple Dragon there. Purple Dragon's arm is going to come down again, following through, give us lots of contrast there. We're going to pan back again. And now Mikey's foot is going to come up. Now Purple Dragon is bent over like this. And again, he's going to reverse that line of action as Mikey extends his leg there. Arms overlapping, getting him over back to screen left. Camera's going to adjust. Now in the original boards, this was played more for comedy. There was a couple beats in there where he was going slow. So we decided to just make it go faster. Boom, boom, boom. Keep the beats going. And you'll see the boards in a second how much further the animatic is. So here we've got Purple Dragon coming towards camera, eyes crossed, stopping for continuity, giving that extra little bounce, that extra beat. Man, Donnie's all settling and nonchalant there. And here's the extra frames from the animatic. This is how much longer the original scene was. Now we get into the Turtles' lair. Again, we've got some terrific composition here on the boards. Overshoot and settle with Raph's fist. We want to get into that same strong composition where they're looking at each other. Eye directions are really clear. Even always trying to take the intention from the boards and improve it even a little as we can. Again, Raph in the foreground here. This is from the boards as well. I love the Turtles' mouths. Sometimes when you get into an ooh mouth, it was just this perfect O. It was just something we could really play up, is those mouth poses. Whenever we have eye direction, we always want to make it as clear as possible. And whenever we have the blinks, you could see that, well, let's go to the feet here. You can see that, okay, this is where Mikey was pushed against Raph in the boards, but it was funnier just to have that foot in the foreground with the foot wiggling. Here's what I was talking about with Mikey with the squash blink. You can see, even after that second frame of the blink, we're going to keep that mask squashing down. So here we've got the foot in the foreground. Raph's going to straighten up. He's slowing in, and as he's slowing in, now the foot can move down. We've passed the ball from here down to here. Watch this action. Now this one's gone. Now we can go back to Raph. He can settle down. Shoulders overlapping. Here on this next shot, I didn't have an exact hookup with the mouth, but it was enough of an angle change and distance change that it didn't matter too much. I love how we could stretch the turtles' heads out. On a bit of a take, you can stretch it up and then settle it down. And even on the anticipation here, you can see he's squashing before he turns. And one of the keys to the eye direction, to keep it really clear, is make sure the same amount of pupil is showing on both eyes. That makes it so that you can show that he's, clearly what he's looking at. So here, when Leo was coming in, there was a good idea in the boards, but a better idea, I thought, was to have that foot leading rather than the whole body leading. Here we've got Foot Soldier coming in, boom, stretching out those weapons. One thing about Leo with the swords, we couldn't ever show him actually cutting anybody, so it was a lot of non-fatal blows, hitting with the hilt of the sword, striking, slashing, in a way that we didn't actually see contact. Here now Leo is continuing his follow-through as he spins and kicks. Another Foot Soldier coming in here with a big halberd. Leo's dragging his legs. Here comes the halberd down, keeping as clear silhouette as possible. Boom goes the halberd. There goes Leo. We're going to pan over now, following with the camera. Now again, looking at the boards, we got these terrific compositions. Leo's backhanding his sword there for the block, and the other sword is going to come forward, stretching out. One thing about the foot soldiers is interesting. They always had one sword and one knife, so you could get different types of attacks from them. Leo's sword is able to bend on those fast actions, stretch out. He's disarmed the foot soldier here. We're going to follow through that sword. He's going to continue to spin around. Boom, one frame. That foot is going to come around, hit the foot soldier. And let's get 2 foot soldiers with one move here. Leo's going to continue. The other foot's going to come around. And boom. And again, this is all based on the boards. Here it comes. Following that spin, continue, continue, continue. You see Leo's head was staying in the same spot as the body was continuing around. And there goes that halberd. Disarmed. Again, an idea from the boards. Let's take it further. Let's have that blade come right into the screen. Take full advantage of that camera. So now Leo's got a couple more attackers coming in. He's going to go off screen right. They're coming down. We're going to pan up. Now we're looking at Raph. He's looking off to screen right. Line of action. Really push that line of action as he's coming down here. Foot soldier's going to come in. You see the board? Now the boards give us a lot of good choreography, not just good drawings. So we can see the foot soldier slashing around there. Here comes Raph. He's all crouched down and boom, feet come out in one frame. Reverse the line of action of the foot soldier. He's going up again, relating it all to the boards, exaggerating that line of action. Let's push it further. Now Raph's going to come up. We're going to keep that similar line of action. He's going to lead with that foot, dragging that arm behind. He's getting ready for the foot soldier coming into screen left. Now here he's going to be doing a shoulder check, so he's going to be spinning around. Get that foot soldier right there. Yeah, push that line of action. He's going to conform completely to Raph's body. There goes the sword in an arc, flying off to screen right. There goes the foot soldier to screen left. Raph's going to continue spinning, dragging those arms as he goes. He's going to see a foot soldier coming in from the right here. And again, look at the board composition. We want to keep that. We never want to lose all these solutions that the storyboards are already providing us with. Foot soldier goes off to the left. Raph goes off to the right. You see the composition in the boards. We get that nice diagonal cross there. Raph disarms him with the sai, and this sai is going to follow through now. Plant into the ground. Raph's going to use that as a pivot point. And one extra thing that was added from the boards here is like, hey, you know what? What is that foot soldier on the left doing? Let's have him slashing and missing while Raph is dodging. So Raph turns it into an attack and a dodge. He's going to be spinning around, gets the foot soldier off screen. Now we can start spinning his size. We just do this magical spin geo here. Foot soldier is ready to go. One leg up, one knee down. Anticipates back. Starts to come forward. And boom, now we got this 3-point connection with the 2 sides and the sword. At that point, I remember I wasn't even constraining those. I was just going frame by frame, making sure that they were tight against each other. Now Raph's disarmed the sword here. He's coming forward, and we're going to cut. And we're going to cut so that we can see the foot soldier. Now in the boards, foot soldier is coming towards us. Let's give a bit more contrast. Let's have the foot soldier go away from us and then come towards the camera. Now, look on the bottom left here, you can see the shadows on the billboard. One thing I love about 3D is all these shadows that you get for free. It's wonderful. You don't have to draw them like in 2D. Now, Raph's going to be looking down to the right. Now, he's got the right idea in the boards, but let's make it more dynamic. Instead of standing there and looking, let's have him actually in an action pose. He's going to start spinning that sai around. Now, we're going to have, I've animated 6 knives coming in here. If you rewatch the actual footage, they actually do 7 sound effects and 7 impact effects. It goes tick, 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 tick. And I did tick, 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 tick. But in post, they actually added in an extra sound and an extra impact effect. And you can see all the size spinning around here. And I love the result. I love the metronomic beats that it hits. And it's just one of those things that the action's going fast enough, they could add an extra sound and an extra impact. And I love doing this too, where it's like you got the fast action and then the slow contrast as they tumble off. So that's 8 shots, 27 seconds. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Never Say Xever, Episode 8. My name's Paul. I hope you like the breakdown. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.